Look at that. It is Friday afternoon. We're in Kings Lynn here in England. That's Mr. Guy Snelling. My name is Mr. Bryn Musselwhite. Not Mr. Bryn Musselwhite, I'm just Bryn Musselwhite. And this weekend is the summer classic car sale here at Anglia Car Auctions.
Yes, the June sale. It's been eagerly awaited, anticipated. We've been very busy, and you haven't been here. You missed the last one.
I missed the last sale, which is to my eternal, sorrow.
We won't keep reminding you of it, Bryn.
I'm sure you will,
but
and you should do.
What do you think?
I love it. Seriously, you walk into the halls. I walked in here an hour ago. I know you see it from the very start of the process. You see the cars build up and line up. But the eclectic selection just blows me away each time. Just in this one room, Rover 800 Coupe.
Coupe, great.
Just gorgeous
Honda
car.
engine, 2.7, manual as well.
Oh, it's
been really well viewed, that car. Yeah, great. Quite a nice car. We've also got an 827 four-door saloon in as well. So
nice. Something for the weekend, something for commute.
Different.
Right over the back there, the 4.5 litre V8 Daimler.
Daimler, so it's the 4.5 litre V8. A proper wolf in sheep's clothing back in the day. It's a big limousine. As you said, which local mayor in the country had
which
this
borough did that grace back in the day? And there's a couple of, there's one of the Corvairs back over there. Didn't get a chance to show you as well, but there's a Renault Spider, which you had a very interesting fact that I didn't know. Yeah,
of all the cars, now we know trying to find reverse in a classic car can be difficult because quite often they're not on the gear knob. It's push me, pull me,
stir porridge.
On that, it's twist it, then put it in.
Yeah.
So, unless you'd know, you would be there a long while.
And that, I said at the time, we were over there earlier on, I had that moment then as well where we couldn't get closer because of COVID. It's not that time anymore, so we've had lots of people through the last week for viewings.
Been really busy the last 2 days, so Thursday and Friday. We just finished, the last few people have left. It's been super busy. Great to see everybody back. The sun's shining as well.
It really is glorious.
Which makes for a great day. Yeah. We were over on Sunday with this car. Did mention this early. We sponsored the Sounding and Pageant of Motoring. This is one of the cars we took. Again, a lot of interest in this. It's an 83 XR2.
So that's quite early?
It's quite an early car.
For the Mark.
But the best Mark 1.
Yep.
But the best thing is that it was bought by two brothers, and they've owned it since 1989.
Really?
So it's like really good,
and it survived.
It survived.
Fair play.
Proper little fun car.
Yeah.
Like that an awful lot. We've got something beeping there.
Yep. Are we all good?
Is that dinner ready?
It's you going down, Bryn.
Oh, is that the GoPro? Right, so we're going to put this down, get that out of the way, which leads us very nicely to this Humber.
Now, I was telling you this little tale, and we will go through and look at the paperwork a little bit later in the office. It's a 1930 Humber.
Glorious presence to it, isn't there? It's
really
a big car. I mean, yes, there's a Fiat 500 next to it, but
for scale, it dwarfs the Ford Galaxy.
Ford Galaxy here, front end you can just make out. A couple of South African cars.
But really like this. 1930 car.
Yep.
And we've got some original history and paperwork back to 1930 from the purchaser. A few grumbles with Humber about warranty bits. But the really funny thing, and I did point them out to you, his daughter, the first owner's daughter, was obviously quite short. So he wrote to Humber and said about the seat adjustment. Said, no, the seat's at its maximum adjustment. But if you drop it back to the works for 7 shillings, we'll put wooden blocks on the pedals, and they're still there.
And they're still there. Now, I would have shown you with the GoPro. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to dive in on the car tomorrow.
Talk on that tomorrow.
Let's go for some highline facts. Lot 641. The numbers go a lot higher through there. Roughly how many cars have we got through this weekend?
About 245 cars.
Yep.
17 motorcycles.
That's a lot of cars, Guy. I mean, try and picture, that's a fairly decent car park, and it's full of interesting metal.
Full of it, yeah. People, it's great when people come here. They're like, do you know what? It's just great.
Just look over your shoulder. There's another Stag. I love that little Alpine, which as well, I think I've been eyeing that one up in the catalogue. It's guided at like 4 to 6 or 6 to 8. Great car. The Corvair convertible.
Stronger on that. The AA van.
He's going that way. Sorry, Noddy. You're going to have to come with us before we go back that way. Reel in the guy.
A little bit distracted. Land Rover. I've got to point out, I know you like Land Rovers.
Yes.
It's not done for your benefit that we have 13 or 14 Land Rovers in. But
there's nothing, yeah, that's not my benefit because I would just spend far too much money. This is a late one as well, isn't it? 2012?
2013.
2013, yeah.
And the sort of Spectre spec. But
yep.
Yeah, it's a real eyeful.
Yep. Interesting in white as well.
Yeah.
Something a little bit different. Usually there's big somber black and grey. Again, a staple. I would be disappointed if I came to King's Lynn and didn't see some sort of majestic Bentley that teased me for probably 10 or 12 grand.
It's the same colour. We had one in
that's-
the same colour last sale.
Yeah, that's 2024.
And so I said, oh, you've got that Bentley back. No, it's a different car, but lovely. What presents.
Arnard,
They
red
are
label.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Really enjoy these.
I don't know if you can see this, Noddy. See if you can get in here. I'm going to open the door for you. I know this is going to be tough. We're challenging Noddy here. Can we just admire the depth of that rug? That's outrageous.
Lamb's wool.
Purple lamb's wool.
Is that lanolin?
That's it's got all the lanolin. I'm just going to get you to move back a little bit, mate. And swing rounds. What a gorgeous Viano V-Class Mercedes. What's that? 98, 99.
99. Have you seen the mileage?
I can only assume it's low.
Yep. So it's one owner, Bryn.
Yep.
And it's done 15,000 miles.
Good God.
And it's stunning.
Yeah, it really is. And
really lovely.
just used for high days and holidays. It's got that wonderful sort of speckled 80s, 90s interior, 8 Series. These are rightly climbing in value.
Yeah, people are really paying attention.
Really picking up on them. I mean, 8 to 10 you've guided this at.
Yep.
Sorry, did you hear my voice go up there with slight excitement?
Sorry, 8 to 10, excitement.
Anything that's in 4 figures, I optimistically think I can afford. So, well, look, let's quickly wander on through.
As well.
Sorry?
I love this Morgan.
See, Morgans are one of those cars, as you get a little bit older, I really start to appreciate them because you go, I don't care if it's got a wooden frame or whatever, it's just a lovely day out, which is what you want, that user experience. The MGR V8 there, kind of a car a bit behind its time in the 90s, wasn't it? It's kind of...
But it's, a real staple. They do work very well.
Yeah.
They're quite pleasant to drive.
It's like an MGB that you want to use everywhere.
MGB that you can relax in.
Now, this I was looking at, no reserve, Mercedes 190e 2.3 16 valve Cosworth, early original UK right-hand drive car. I mean, it's everything that you'd want if you were looking for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's and this again. I'm a man in my late 40s. This is what if you were cool when I was starting to drive.
Gearbox.
Which hilariously, I had a dogleg in a BMW 5 Series, and it was always that thing. It's like it's got a dogleg gearbox. Yeah. Just means it's more inconvenient almost, isn't it?
I'm just going to say,
yep.
BMW, you mentioned it.
Yep.
Now, it's a little 316 E30. Have a look around this car. It's done 10,000 miles. It is absolutely...
That's almost unsatin. I mean, honestly, we'll try and show you a bit more of this interior. Don't worry, Noddy, we'll... he's on his way now.
Noddy's having a... I'll let you do that.
Yep.
But I'm even going to show you down to this level of detail in the back.
That is crazy good condition. And for me, look at the steering wheel. If you can see the steering wheel, it's still got the texture on it. It's not worn smooth like you usually see on a car like this.
Even the toolkit, it's nice to see a complete toolkit, but to see a complete toolkit that's not gone rusty or got any corrosion on it, it's just superb. And really, really lovely.
Weirdly, as kind of irrelevant but relevant as it is because the tyres are on the car, it's got tyres on it which have got shark skin technology. Just going to put that out there as a thing and just leave you to ponder upon that. Lovely, lovely Land Rover. Honestly, I think you said this one's relatively low mileage.
Well, this one,
is that correct?
What I think is
not that I've been boning up on the Land Rovers on the catalogue.
Most interesting about this one
yep.
is its originality.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been painted.
Yep.
But it's got a really, really sensible modification, which I'm sure all Land Rover series drivers would appreciate at some time.
Right.
It's got electronic power steering.
Ooh.
So,
oh wow,
part of the challenge we have when we're parking these cars up,
yep.
and you've got to get them in a tight space,
yep.
You get a real workout.
Yeah.
Dan was driving this back.
That's
lovely.
I'm a big fan of that as a driver of many series Land Rovers. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
good thinking. bravo to an owner.
Do like that car.
Guided at 18 to 22, and honestly, knowing what I know about Land Rovers, that's, you know your game, it's bob on. Yeah, totally usable.
Good value.
So loads more to show you there. There is so much good stuff here. If you haven't checked out the catalogue, it's available at angliacarauctions.co.uk. There's a classic tab. All the details are in there about, and let's walk and talk, shall we? Yeah. About how you can get involved in the auction, either by buying or selling, and all the information you need. And you'll probably end up talking to this man or one of the team in the office.
Yeah, absolutely.
But still time to register the bid.
Still time to register, 100%. Don't forget it's over 2 days.
Yep.
Now, just to run through a little bit of a time scale,
yep.
We're starting at 10 o'clock both days with the Automobilia.
And you can see some of them Automobilia, these signs up here in the background, if you're not familiar with what that is, signs, there's jackets, there's posters, there's model cars,
yep.
All sorts of really cool stuff, and that's really grown within the auction, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really taken off. And we'll be having, getting onto the cars probably about 12:30 on the Saturday.
Yep.
And getting onto the plates and motorcycles around 12 o'clock on the Sunday before we go onto the cars. There's 17 bikes in.
And we won't be live streaming the Automobilia, we will be live streaming all the cars, obviously, so depending on where you are in the world, that's roughly midday, 12:30. Get the live stream running in the background, and when you hear Guy or myself chime up, it means that we're going to start doing a bit of an intro to grab your attention, and then the auction will get going. So as ever, there's no guarantees on the times. We cannot tell you what time a lot is going to go through, because people ask them.
Once the day progresses, we'll have a bit of an idea
of
the speed we're working at. We've got people in the room and online, so when you're online, it's very important. Don't leave it to the last minute. Do just keep the speed up.
Let's keep walking this way. Yeah, and really as well, remember there's numerous different ways to get involved. You can watch us live on YouTube. There's the social media platform as well, which roughly gets updated sometimes, I think. But what I'm doing is I'm desperately trying to stall you to bring around here. We're going to sign off very shortly. But we were both falling in love with this and the Ford Pop, weren't we, earlier on?
So 2 Fords, both with the blue oval.
Yep.
Now, this is a Mark I Fiesta van.
Yeah, which is rare, incredibly rare.
Super rare.
Yep.
But it's one owner.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And it's what, 1978, so that's 44 years now. So one owner for 40. Yeah. I know, right? I look at it and go, how can
another one owner Mark I Fiesta van in the country?
Yeah.
If there is,
try and buy it.
Try and buy it.
Because this one, it is for sale this weekend. And what's more, it's no reserve. So a lot of the cars here have reserves on them. Guy works with owners to find a figure that somebody would be happy with. But also a lot of cars are no reserve because it will find its own space, won't it?
We've got 6 late entries, the South African imported cars which we've been looking through. You've got very excited. People have got very excited. All 6, all no reserve.
Yeah.
Very well viewed. Poppy.
Yeah, let's finish up with Poppy. Yeah.
So very, very original looking. We were just admiring Poppy, the Ford Pop, 1956. And this was in the same ownership from 1956 to 2009. So I think you made the comment earlier.
Yeah.
You drive out of the showroom in this in 1956. The world's black and white.
Yeah. Yeah.
2009.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's not
a lot's changed.
Yeah, a huge amount. A new century and the internet, all sorts of things. So don't know whether the car was on the road until 2009 under that one ownership. It may have been in a garage or something, but that's what we love to play with all these cars, is the stories behind them, where they're going next. So wherever you are in the world, if you're watching this on Friday night, then there's still time to get involved with the auction, register the bid.
If you're watching it Monday morning, it's too late.
Yeah, it's over. You missed it. But if you are watching it in the future, then go back and look at the live streams, which will then also be on the YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, do that now, and you can see what some of these cars made. You know, is this you estimate 4 to 5? Did it make 10? Did it make 2? Who knows?
Just a great little car. And it's a great, fun game, I think, for people to watch. Yeah. They say, I really enjoy watching it over the weekend, just to guess what prices the cars are going through.
Well, I would always say, you look at the viewing figures on the live stream, we regularly get 2,000 to 3,000 people watching.
at
Now,
any one time. And I think some of the videos have had over 300,000.
Oh, 300,000 views. And there's 250 cars here. So there's 250 buyers. If there's 2 or 3 people bidding on a car, that's only 750, 1,000 people in total who are going to actually engage to buy in the sale. But if you are looking to sell your car, the auction platform is an amazing place, because instead of just going to one website or one page or whatever, if it comes here, you literally have hundreds of thousands of people looking at it.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm a massive fan of it, as you can tell. I'm very excited to be here, Guy. We've got 2 big days coming up.
Early night for you.
Hands in pockets, hands in pockets. Yeah, get overexcited.
Thank you very much. Do check in tomorrow. If you're interested in bidding, you'll need to go on the website, click on one of the vehicles, one of the lots, follow the red bid button, follow the instructions. If you've got a problem, please just give the office a call.
Yep. It's really simple. I've done it, and I am simple man. So about midday GMT, that's UK. We're based in the UK, both days. Get the live stream on the go. Sit with us for a couple of hours in the back garden, or if you're interested in bidding, good luck.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
See you later.